Welcome to the Static Echoes Paracast. I'm Gary Anderson, and tonight I want you to do something for me. Lie back, put your headphones on, turn off the lights, and take one deep breath, because where we are going, you won't need your eyes. In fact, it's better if you don't look at all. There's a place just beyond the thin veil of reality, a place with yellowed walls, stained carpet, and the buzzing sound of fluorescent lights left on forever. It's a place that waits. It's a place that traps. They call it the Backrooms. At first it might sound like a joke, like an internet meme, just another scary story shared in the dark corners of the web. But the more you hear about it, the more real it becomes. Because people have gone missing, not just in stories, not just in games, but real people trapped in the endless halls, haunted by things that should not exist. Tonight, we will descend into the yellow glow. We will explore the endless maze. So hold on, keep your voice down, because the Backrooms are listening. Imagine walking through your office building late at night, the hum of fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, the faint scent of old carpet and dust. You turn a corner and you see a door. It's a door you've never noticed before. Curious, you reach out and open it. But instead of a storage room, you find an endless hallway. Walls covered in a faded yellow wallpaper, carpet stained and damp. The lights flicker above, no windows, no exit. The air is thick, stale. You step inside, but you try to back out. The door has vanished. You are alone, trapped. Welcome to Level 0, the beginning of the Backrooms. The Backrooms are a vast shifting maze of spaces that defy logic. They are liminal spaces, those odd in-between places. The hallways, the basements, empty office blocks that feel familiar yet deeply wrong. Their origin is murky. Some say it began with an internet creepypasta, a joke about no clipping out of reality, slipping through the walls into the endless maze. Others say the Backrooms are a place between dimensions, a forgotten realm, a memory buried deep in the corners of the mind. The rooms are stale, decaying. The yellow wallpaper peels and curls. The carpet is damp, stained, and threadbare. The lights flicker and buzz endlessly. No matter how far you wander, you never find an exit. The halls twist and turn. Rooms repeat. Stairs lead nowhere. Doors disappear, and sometimes the halls open up into places you can't explain. The Backrooms have levels, each worse than the last. Level 0, the endless yellow maze. Level 1, a more darker, industrial space. Level 2, a furnace of metal and steam. Deeper levels descend into stranger, more terrifying places. Some say the Backrooms are alive. They breathe. They shift. They watch. They trap. Pause for a moment and imagine the endless hallway. The hum of the lights, the faint damp smell, the sick feeling in your gut. Now, keep listening, because this is just the beginning. It can happen anywhere. That's the most terrifying part. You don't need a curse. You don't need to be searching. All it takes is a glitch. A glitch in the matrix, maybe. A flicker in the corner of your eye. A moment when the world feels off. And then, you're gone. They call it no clipping, a term from video games. The move through solid objects to ignore the rules of physics. In the Backrooms, it means falling through reality itself. Some say you step into a door that wasn't there before. Others say you just lean too far, or you fall asleep, and you wake up somewhere completely different. The first moments are surreal, like waking up in a place that's both familiar and terrifying. No sky, no natural sound, just that endless hum. Your phone won't work. Your watch stops. Time bends. There are stories. A janitor in Chicago finds himself trapped in a basement corridor, unable to find the exit for days. A child playing hide and seek vanishes, only to appear hours later, miles away with no memory. Some wake up in the back rooms after falling asleep. The worst part, sometimes you think you're still in the real world. Everything looks right, but no one sees you. Nothing makes a sound. Time doesn't pass. And eventually, you realize you never left. The backrooms keep you. They hold you tight. Waiting. Watching. Stay with me, because once you fall in, you'll never be the same. You think the backrooms are empty? Think again. They are filled with things, entities, beings, creatures that should not be. Some watch, some hunt, some wear your face. Let me tell you about a few. The hounds. Human-shaped, but not human. They move on all fours, limbs bent backwards, eyes gone, they howl. If you hear one, run, because they never stop, they just hunt. Facelings. Human-like, same size, but their faces are blank, smooth. No eyes, no mouth, no nose. They don't speak. They don't chase. They just watch with those empty faces from the shadows, from behind doors, and in the mirrors. The skin stealers. They wear the skin of the dead. At first, they do look human, but their movements are jerky. Their smiles too wide. Their eyes are wrong. One survivor found one smiling behind glass, the skin peeled off like paper. The smilers, rows of gleaming white teeth floating in darkness. They smile, always smiling. They feed on fear. They don't scream. They don't run. The death moths, huge winged things, drawn to light. Their wings hum like the bulbs overhead. They melt flesh like acid. Then there are the unknown voices that call your name. Footsteps where none should be. whispers in a language you almost understand. Places where sound dies, where your breath stops, where the lights flicker and everything resets. They say some entities don't kill, they erase, they hollow. One group vanished, not with screams, not with blood, but as if they had never existed at all. And the last person heard the buzzing stop, just for a moment. Then darkness. These are not ghosts, not demons. They are something else. Something born from forgotten dreams, from places between thoughts. Some say the Backrooms create them. Others say they are the true residents, and we are the intruders. Hold tight, because it only gets worse from here. Is there an escape from the Backrooms? Some say yes, some say no. The Backrooms are like a maze without end, a loop, a walk, a turn. You follow the walls and find yourself exactly where you began. But there are stories of those who have escaped. One way is to find the right glitch, a no-clip back into reality. Survivors say that it's like passing through a hidden seam, a weak spot between worlds. You have to believe to will yourself through it. Others say ignoring the Backrooms works. Pretend it isn't there. Refuse to acknowledge those yellowed walls, the buzzing, the things that are watching you. Then the reset. Some who die in the Backrooms awaken in their own beds. But was it truly an escape or just another trap? False exits abound, doors leading to places like home, but the details are wrong. The calendar off by a day, a pet that doesn't know you, voices that just don't sound right. And sometimes the Backrooms follow you, even if you think you're safe. So, can you escape the Backrooms? Maybe, but the cost might be too high. Remember, the Backrooms are patient. They never forget. Are you ready for the final part? The creepiest ending you can imagine. You think the story is just the end. You think this is just a story, a myth, something far away. But tonight, you're lying in your bed in the dark. What if you hear it? That low hum, the endless buzzing just outside your door. A flicker of yellow light, the faint scent of damp carpet, a soft tapping, and then silence. You tell yourself it's nothing, but deep down, you know. The Backrooms are patient. They wait, they watch, they listen. Sometimes in the quiet hours, when the world falls asleep, you feel a presence just beyond the edge of your vision, a shadow moving, a whisper of footsteps, a door opening and closing. But when you look, there's nothing. Maybe, just maybe, the Backrooms have already found you. You don't need to fall through the walls. You don't need to no-clip reality, because the Backrooms are closer than you think. They exist in the cracks, the forgotten spaces, the places you never noticed, the corners of your mind. So next time you hear that flicker, a hum, a soft knock, don't ignore it, because behind your door, behind the walls, the yellow glow awaits. It is hungry, and once it has you, you're never truly free. Good night, and beware the walls.